my friends, and welcome to Bedtime Story Time with Jen from the Blue Mountains Public Library. Tonight is the eve before Christmas Eve. Can you believe it? I am so excited for the holidays. Tonight we are going to be reading a very special story. It's actually a poem. It's called The Night Before Christmas, and it's by Clemet C. Moore. But before we get to our story tonight, can you tell me which holiday story has been your favorite? Did you enjoy reading about Kwanzaa? Was it reading about Hanukkah or the legend of Old Bifana? I think I may have mentioned it before, but the legend of Old Bifana has always been one of my very, very favorite stories. And so is this one. So, if you'd like, let us know what your favorite story has been so far. You can ask a grown-up to help you write it in the comment section below this video and let us know which story you thought was the most fascinating, or, tell us if you learned anything even. We always like to hear from you. Okay, so before we get to our story, we're going to do a little rhyme together, and it's called the gingerbread rhyme. So we're going to use our hands because we're going to pretend to do some stirring and some rolling and some baking. Are we ready, friends? Okay, the gingerbread man rhyme. So we're going to get our bowls ready. So we're going to stir a bowl of gingerbread, smooth and spicy brown. We're going to roll it with the rolling pin, rolling it up and rolling it down. Now we're going to take our cookie cutters and we're going to stamp some little men. We're going to open our ovens, slide our cookies in till about 10:30. Should we try it one more time together? All right, here we go. Let's get our big bowls ready. So stir a bowl of gingerbread, smooth and spicy brown. Roll it with the rolling pin, roll it up and roll it down. Take a cookie cutter and stamp some little gingerbread men. Put the cookies in the oven, slide them in till about 10:30. Awesome job. Okay, are we ready? Let's get cozy because we're about to read one of the most magical Christmas books ever. Okay, The Night Before Christmas. Ooh, I always get so excited reading this. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there, waiting for Santa Claus. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Very excited. What do you think they're hearing? The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment, that must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Are you ready? Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. It must get pretty dirty in the chimney. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin, well, it was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, ho, 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 like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings. Then he turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the dawn of a thistle. But I heard him explain, as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And that, my friends, is the end of The Night Before Christmas. Before we say goodnight, we're going to sing one Christmas song together, and the actions are going to be clapping and waving. And I bet you know this song. So help me out, okay? It's We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now let's all do a little clapping, let's all do a little clapping, let's all do a little clapping and spread Christmas cheer. Now one more time with We Wish You a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's all do a little waving, let's all do a little waving, let's all do a little waving and spread Christmas cheer. Oh, that was a good one. Now let's have our big stretch and our big yawn and wave goodbye. Merry Christmas, my friends. Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Natal. May your holiday season be filled with lots of laughter and lots of joy. Thanks. See you later.